Weathervane Playhouse and Trek Brewing presents Standup, Showdown, a weekly comedy competition held every Thursday from 7 to 9 at Trek Brewing, 1486 Granville Road in Newark.
People really like to give you relationship advice all of a sudden, just out of nowhere. Just because you're engaged, they feel that they're entitled to give you some pearl of wisdom that's helped them along. And the thing that usually comes up when people do that is that they say, hey, pick your battles, right? Everyone's heard pick your battles at some point in time, right? Right? Yeah? But what they fail to tell you is that if you're marrying a lawyer, your battles are chosen for you. And that it's not really so much of a battle as listening to a deposition about where you went wrong and how you kept going wrong from there. Honestly, the only reason we're really engaged is because she told me we had to be. And I think the story kind of goes like this. It was Christmas, and I consider myself a pretty good gift giver. I get excited about Christmas every year. I try and pick something that's going to be like perfect for the people that I'm buying for, and I wrap them up nicely and put them under the tree and all that. But this year I was particularly proud because I was going to give something that was really clever, right? I decided I was going to give her a box of coal, which really was just a bunch of charcoal face and body and beauty products wrapped up to look like a package of coal and stuck under the tree. So I go out and buy all this stuff and I put it in a box and I wrap it in round paper and I tie it up with twine and I get like a big black marker and write coal on it, and on Christmas Eve I drop it under the tree and I stand back and look what I've done, and I said, Tyler, you handsome son of a bitch, you've done it again. This is so freaking adorable. She is gonna love it. Until her dad starts making comments. And you should know that her dad is really pretty clueless when it comes to anything with nuance. So the fact that he got this at all was really pretty astounding. But he started saying, hey, Bethany, you know what happens when you put pressure on coal, right? You get diamonds. Shit. And then I look over and she's like nudging her sister-in-law, hey, should I go do my nails or something real quick before we start? Double shit.
So the first time that I spent, my mom went shopping when I was 2 and went by herself. God bless her, she lasted 2 years with me. So my dad did the best thing that he could. He sat me down in front of the TV, turned on The Incredible Hulk, and went to the back of the house in his den and started working. Now, I loved The Incredible Hulk as a child, right? Bill Bixby turns into Lou Ferrigno, his eyes get red, his shirt comes blazing off, his arms turn green, the big muscles. I wanted to be the Incredible Hulk. I wanted to be the Incredible Hulk so bad I wanted to do it that day. And so I did. I went to the kitchen and I pulled the chair from the kitchen table over to the counter and I stood up. Oh, are you okay, sweetheart? Okay. You're a dad, you understand these things. So I pulled the chair over to the kitchen counter. I got up on the kitchen counter, I found my mom's makeup case and I pulled it down. And I opened the red nail polish. Now what did I say? The first thing that happens, the eyes turn red. So I paint, true story, hand to God, on a Bible, I paint my eyeballs red. Now I got through with the first one and I went to the second one and it was burning and screaming pain, but that meant that it was working, right? I had already taken off my shirt because I know that my mom would get upset if I ripped my shirt, so I took my shirt off. So I'm screaming and howling because I can't see anymore. Apparently because you put paint on your eyes and this happens. So I'm screaming, my dad comes running down the hallway, comes into the kitchen, sees his 2-year-old son sitting there on the kitchen counter, turns to him, with eyes blood red, screaming. So he does, and as a father, I know what I would do. I would come in and I'd be like, holy! Wow.
I was eating at another truck stop, different truck stop, which, the fact that it hits your ear like a suicide note when I say, I'm choosing to eat at truck stops. I'm not a trucker despite the hat, which I guess I can turn around. It is. It's a Wu-Tang hat. I wasn't lying when I said I got that Tiger style. But no, I was at another truck stop, and I go, now this one, I'm not gonna make fun of an employee at this time, so I'll actually say, it's the one out on 70 and 37, the one with the Popeyes, the Sbarro, and the Bob Evans. You know which one I'm talking about? So I was there, and I was getting that spicy chicken sandwich, you know, because we only live once. And I get it, and they're taking forever. So I'm like, screw this. So I go to Sbarro. I get a piece of pizza. You know, think nothing of it. They call my name. I'm like running back and forth to get my 2 meals. And the lady at the Sbarro counter, she even like sees I have like my chicken sandwich in this tray, and I'm picking up my slice of pizza from this one. And she even like pulls me in. She's like, hey, are you doing all right? So yeah, I think, you know, a lot of people say like, you know, drug addiction and all this is rock bottom. No, when a truck stop employee asks you, hey, is your life like going okay? Do you have anyone that loves you? No, I mean, in a truck stop, I clearly don't.
Join us at Weathervane Playhouse, 100 Price Road in Newark, Ohio on Saturday, April 18th, when these 3 finalists and 7 more will compete at the final Stand-Up Showdown for the $500 grand prize. For more information, visit weathervaneplayhouse.org.